It's an honor to join in introducing an exceptionally well-qualified nominee for the U.S. District Court of New Jersey, Mr. Jamal Ken Semper. For more than 15 years, Mr. Semper has tirelessly sought justice for the residents who call New Jersey home. It is a central theme that runs throughout Mr. Semper's career, an unwavering commitment to the rule of law and to the communities the law is meant to protect. He began his career as an assistant prosecutor in Union County, handling a wide range of cases across the appellate, juvenile, and adult trial units. Then in Essex County, he went after carjackers and murderers, including the first prosecution of a homicide under New Jersey's domestic terrorism statute. In 2018, he was sworn in as an assistant United States attorney in Newark, climbing the ladder and ultimately serving as chief of both the violent crime and organized crime units. Today is the deputy chief of the criminal division, a role where he is responsible for supervising all phases of criminal investigation and efforts. In each of these positions, Mr. Semper has demonstrated an unflinching fidelity to the rule of law and the role of precedent in pursuing cases. Time and time again, he has forged the essential balance between keeping New Jersey safe and building trust between residents and those who have sworn an oath to protect them. This community-focused approach has earned Mr. Semper plaudits from individuals and organizations representing diverse interests, especially those who advocate for communities of color in the Garden State. Consider the words of Reverend Ron Slaughter, the pastor of St. James AME Church in Newark, on the day of Mr. Semper's nomination. He said, quote, "Semper has touched all the bases, stayed connected to the community, remained patient. This is a great day for New Jersey, America, our judiciary, and my community." And I couldn't agree more. Mr. Semper's nomination not only furthers our collective goal of addressing judicial vacancies across our state and country, it also advances our efforts to diversify the federal branch. It brings us one step closer towards ensuring that our most hallowed institutions reflect the rich tapestry of America. As I said at the start, I'm truly honored to introduce him today. Why? Because for nearly 18 years, I've always taken my constitutional duty to provide advice and consent on judicial nominees seriously. It's one of the most solemn obligations as United States senators. I'm a firm believer that our independent judiciary must reflect the best of America's values and its citizens, which is why I can honestly say that Jamal Semper's relentless commitment to public service, combined with his temperament, intellect, and the trust he has built with New Jerseyans, is exactly what we look for in a federal judge. He will no doubt be an asset to New Jersey's federal bench. I encourage my colleagues to give him all due consideration at today's hearing and urge strong bipartisan support of the committee so that it can swiftly be confirmed to his rightful place in the District Court of New Jersey.
I'd like to thank President Biden for the honor of this nomination. I'd like to thank Senators Menendez and Senator Booker for your recommending me to the President and along with your kind words this morning. For 15 years, I've dedicated my career to public service by upholding the rule of law. I've been blessed to serve with selfless public servants. I'd like to thank my former colleagues at the Union County and Essex County Prosecutor's Office. I would like to thank all my state and federal law enforcement partners and all of my colleagues at the United States Attorney's Office in the District of New Jersey. I'd like to thank my friend and mentor, New Jersey's former U.S. Attorney, Craig Carpenito, who first gave me the honor of serving my country 5 years ago. With me today is my mother, Judy Wilson, an immigrant from Guyana, who came to America after her mother, who served as a house aide to a family in New York, emigrated my mother to Brooklyn, where our American story began. Also with me today is my big brother, Khalid Alexander Semper, a September 11th cancer survivor who helped put me through law school. Also with me today is my life partner, my wife, Lucinda Jordan McLaughlin. We met 15 years ago while serving as prosecutors. We never imagined that our journey would bring us before this committee. We are blessed to be here today with our 4 children who are the absolute center of our lives and who I hope will be quiet during the course of this hearing. I would like to thank my father, Edrich Ken Semper, who we lost 5 years ago after a long and brave battle with cancer. While serving as a police officer in his native Trinidad, my father came to America with the hope of becoming a forensic scientist so he could return home to serve. The vast opportunities he received in America led him to become an engineer and a small business owner in New Jersey for 30 years. My father infused us with a love for America and a passion to serve others. I'm very grateful to him, and I look forward to answering your questions.